let's jump in. This is eclipse season. This is going to be a read for all signs. Give me, yeah, all signs this upcoming eclipse. Hi, come here, Angel. Come here. Hope you're all doing well. We were just on members monthly tier read. We were talking about the eclipse. We're going to read on it here. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. You know, the thing to acknowledge about the eclipse, first and foremost, is that, well, it's like a big refresh button. So a lot may be moving in and out of your life around this time. And it's about clearing. Okay, it's about clearing. You know, your perspective as well around certain you know, ins and outs. Okay, so it's important to know as well that we manifest before we experience. So what you're going through, return to sender, what it is that you are translating. Okay, when it comes to the eclipse, I'm getting distracted by the chat, so I'm gonna just pop that out. What we yeah, what we experience, okay, of this eclipse has already been. It's just a matter of reorienting, okay, renavigating how we are perceiving of what we're manifesting. So it's kind of like a check-in point, like, what are we actually doing here? Have we sort of seen it to the degree that we have been manifesting it out as on the higher plane, on the more subconscious wavelength? It's kind of like when your human 3D self gets more of a window into what you are manifesting on the 5D, if that makes sense. It can feel very like, what the hell is going on? You may find what comes up at the eclipse is like quite unrelatable until you really accept and make peace with what your higher self has chosen as a path of further transcendence. So let's get into it. We're going to be very raw and honest with what it is that comes through. You guys, thank you for tuning in and keeping an open mind with these messages. If it's not your message, it's not your message, and that's just that. So don't make it anything that it doesn't have to be. And you know, if it's triggering, well, yeah, maybe contemplate why, but it's not everybody's message, right? So it's going to be a very particular transit here that we're reading on as well. Okay. The Sun, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Temperance in reverse, the Five of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Wands. Okay. Let's first jump in with a collective. Okay, so this is going to be at first a collective with the Nine of Swords. Okay, so as a collective, when we talked about this on members, and I do highly recommend to join members if you do feel so guided to, and of course, if it's not going to stretch you financially, please don't make decisions that put you in a compromising. You know, your guides will acknowledge where you need to be at with ease for you. Okay, but thank you guys for your support on members. But yeah, we talked about this on members. This is definitely something that is a factor and a facet. The fact that we have so much air going on in the chart around this new moon eclipse in the sign of Libra. Okay, and it's a solar eclipse. Return to sender. Yeah, Mars in Libra, the Sun in Libra. Think. Let's see here. Mars will be having just moved out actually of Libra. Yeah, into Scorpio. So, and we hashed that out on the members. I'm gonna get the link there to that video really quickly. That's the members read. So should be at least. Yeah, that's the read. So click join on the members little tab, and you can get routed to that video. And that's where we talk more at length about these little aspects of the astrology side of this particular eclipse. But yeah, going back to it, really strong air energy, really strong sun, moon, Mercury, rising. Everything is changing right now. if you want to know more about the astrology, again, check that video out. But for the sake of it, there's a lot of air energy. There's a lot of, this needing to sort of find an answer here from a space of kind of like, if we think about Venus, it's about balance, it's about polarity and bringing them to sort of create something, which is why Venus rules art, right? Because we are sort of taking the realm of our also our receptivity, and we are creating something from that. We are sort of like projecting an ideal of what we would like to convey about what we're perceiving. So that's where Venus comes in, where we're sort of in a sensory way, in observation and in action modalities at the same time. So that's very interesting and very much more of a lighthearted energy. However, it can get out of hand, right? Venus can get into that nitpicky. It could get kind of like Virgo. Also, right? We're seeing here Mercury and Virgo, and having just moved into Libra. So this is Mercury and the Sun, both in air ruled Libra. And then we have, and a lot has been going on with that new moon as well in Virgo. So much has been going on with the archetype of air recently. Then we have Mars moving into Scorpio, and that's where we can really see the temperature sort of turned up. We have the Lovers here, the Seven of Swords. There's been something that we have not been sort of like at peace with. We haven't made a decision yet on this area or this aspect of our life. And we realize that time is ticking and we need to make a decision. Okay, so that may be the sort of over presiding energy where we're just like, we have this sense of pressure on us to sort of make a move. Okay, and the thing about Libra and shadow, return to center, especially with Mars having been in Libra, where it is not entirely exalted, we'll say, is that we can sort of hesitate. Okay, it's like, and we forsake our natural instinct, right? Because with Venus, it's about creation. It's about observing the created as well, where we can sort of look at a painting and say, yeah, oh yeah, I see the symmetry in that. Or, you know what, I feel like I can touch that up right there and sort of also improve the way that sort of is observed potentially, hopefully by others. And that's that Venusian sort of aspect. But in shadow, it can be a bit of a different story. And it can be that space where we're just stalling and we're not really making our true needs in that space known. And that's where it's sort of like Virgo in the sense. Venus can really emulate shadow Mercury from the vantage point of the sixth house, when it becomes, I'm creating this art for my audience. I'm creating this art because I want to, bring pleasure into the lives of others. But what about your instinctual needs, right? And that's where we see Mars moving into Scorpio. We really, we're going to be confronted with whether or not we are acknowledging the need for an outlet in a more interpersonal way, rather than, let's say, in a more public, in a more extroverted sense. So if you've been very like overstretched and you haven't been able to sort of get in touch with your inner, also divine feminine energy, okay, we're talking about Scorpio here, right? Talking about water energy and the moon, new moon. It's definitely going to be matters of acknowledging your inner heart space, that dimension of your intuition as well. So, and that's going to be really exciting as well, because you'll be feeling more and you'll be wanting to acknowledge what that feeling is. And it may, you'll turn back to your art and say, wow, that, I can expand that, but with this in mind, so there is something that you maybe also intuitively, this return to center in the throat chakra, this feeling that I have, and not necessarily the feeling that I'm perceiving my audience has for me to then convey for them. So this is about also leadership, ruling from the seat of being one with your heart space. Your intuition right now is everything, I'll say. And it's going to be that barometer and where you're really at when it comes to how you sit alongside your own Scorpio 8th house, Plutonic Mars energy is really where we make the turn on the highway. Slow, fast. If we're going to second guess what it is that we have answers for already and have had a hunch of, okay, do we do it? And Mars and Scorpio is going to be a major test. Do join monthly members again and check that link out. That is in the chat if you want to learn more to that end about what we're looking at astrologically this month. It's going to be big. Seven of Swords and the Lovers. Now, I mentioned this as well. We'll have all kinds of spectrums that we observe of others and how they're moving through this transit at this time of this eclipse. As always, right? We'll be seeing different ways that this energy is handled. We don't have to take it on. Remember that, okay? There will be a lot of crazy nonsense going on at this eclipse. When Mars heads into Scorpio, Spirit gave the heads up on that. I think it was a few weeks ago. Yeah, they were sort of hinting at that being very marked, given that it does precede the transit of Mercury into Scorpio and then the sun itself into Scorpio. So anyways, return center, a lot of bells and whistles when it comes to our subconscious, our psyche, our latent desires and needs. Some of you, yeah, we'll get more into each of the signs, but there are things that will have to be unearthed. Nine of Swords, like otherwise, I mean, it's just going to be like, I just can't take it. Like I have to like reveal this. I'm hearing that. Wow. And that can really be, in many ways, the starting point to things that we would say, that's what I'm living for. Wow. So your purpose coming into focus, refining what it is that your vision needs to be one with the wholeness and the completeness that you step into this realm with, as in terms of your gifts. Okay. Are you really truly accepting what you're good at? And good at meaning what it is that you want to do in the form of good for the collective. So yeah, let's get further. It's going to be a check-in. It's going to be pretty raw with Spirit. Two of Pentacles. You have a lot of interaction with your spirit guides around this time. The astral plane will be very much alive. Let's get a little further with this card. A lot of love questions as well are coming through with that. Lovers as well, mirroring the Two of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Wow. So yeah, this is the subconscious, like where we feel it. You know what? That's off. But I'm hearing something about a submarine, but I never said anything there. Yeah, Magician reverse as well. Interesting. Where it is we feel that we're not really doing all that we can to correct and rectify how we bring that vision to life. Let's get here for the Temperance in reverse. That's the energy. My God, we were talking about how there's so much pressure coming in from this stellium in Libra. It's near stellium in Libra. And what that'll mean for this Mars in Scorpio, that then again sets a stage for new moon eclipse in Libra on the 14th. Let's get here further, you guys, sign by sign. Let's clear the energy. A pleading light body council member, thank you guys so much for connecting here on this wave, this dimension. You guys are great, with the collective as well. Coming here and interacting the way that you do to support others in the space is really cool. Your guides are watching over you. They're very, very much inspired by you. I hear it like that. Okay. To really accelerate a few paths that you would have otherwise taken by foot. Let's get here further. The Lovers, Three of Pentacles. Let's start here with the sign of Libra. Libra, what's going on? First of all, thank you. Welcome. This is your read for the new moon eclipse in your very own sign. What's going on here? Okay. Some of you here, there's something that doesn't sit with you. It just doesn't sit right with you. And you need to understand. I see your consciousness needing to probe at your more formal recognition of what it is that's going on. You are needing to unravel. I see you situating yourself more in the low light, okay, of your experience. I need to listen to what doesn't really tell me everything is okay. There are these fears maybe that you're having as well that you need to sink more deeply into, Libra. That Five of Cups, okay, at the center of your spread. There's something here that you also want, and there's a lack. I see there's a void. To just say in a very simple way, you need to sort of be able to reach out to someone and you just feel like you cannot. And there's something about that. Some of you, this is a sort of other, there's a macro sort of need that you're picking up on that you have when it comes to love and relationships. There's someone here, I'm going to be very honest, you may recognize as unable to meet those needs. This person may kind of let you down. They may not be able to come through for you in the way that you would have liked, you would have expected. With this King of Wands and the Lovers, I see there were very high expectations. Some of you here, I see you sort of at one point thinking, where did I go wrong? But then you can't really trace it to any one party. I'm hearing that as well. We all play a part. So with that Five of Cups, though, there's an emotional check-in and there's the need to say, well, what am I processing right now? just simply as what I'm feeling. And I don't have to have answers to those feelings. I just need to process those feelings. So some of you here, you may be really feeling compelled to create art. There could be a form of sort of self-expression here. Some of you, crying can be very, very helpful for you around this time. And this is a general video. Please talk to your person practitioner before making any major lifestyle decisions or making any decisions at all. This is a video for entertainment purposes only. We have to say that, right? So, but with the Five of Cups, let's clear the energy and return to center. Yeah. However, the Five of Cups is a sobering energy, interestingly enough here. And nothing looking very sober about it here, but there is a sobriety to what it is that we see. We're just feeling. Okay. And not making excuses for that. Like, does this make me happy right now? No, it doesn't. Is this the answer to my prayer right now? No, it's not. Is my prayer in alignment with what I have in mind in my third eye vision for where it is that I need to take my whole self, my whole being, my body, soul? Who am I really? Like, I feel like Libra, you're checking in, and there are things that you may have to sort of let yourself go on. Okay. Like, to not be hard on yourself, to say, well, I didn't do that by that date. Okay. Day and time. I didn't make that person as proud as, I felt I needed to make them. I didn't tell them what I needed to tell them at the time that I felt I needed to tell them it at. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here to be authentic with what I have created as a space for really reflecting on my consciousness. And this is where you say, I have the divine right to be where I'm at right now and to learn always from it. There's something that has been challenging, Libra, and it's something that you've been meddling with in the back of your mind, almost like something that you haven't really been able to sort of speak out about or say exactly like how you feel about the space. Throat chakra. Oh my God, let's clear the energy in the sacral and the root. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, there's something like a feeling of like possibly shame or guilt about what you have or have not done. Maybe for another person, even, there's something, for your community, I'm hearing that even there's something that you don't owe though to yourself or others to manifest in a very particular way at a very particular point in time. And this is the unrealistic expectations we're really seeing with that Five of Cups. And I see you'll turn the page with that. You'll sort of be brave to say, enough to say that enough is enough. And I don't want to have to manifest this in this way. If it means me feeling this way of the Five of Cups, like my love of my life, what I love in my life is not a point of void of lack. It is a demonstration of how I'm at peace with that vision. So you being here at the Five of Cups energy here is your strength, Libra. I feel that this is very emotional for you. I feel that you're going through a lot at this time, but you have had this need to acknowledge something that is so deeply residing within you for such a long time, to the point where we say, what's louder? This Five of Cups here, or I almost get like a Ten of Cups in reverse that's been sort of submuted, and has really been asking for restoration and healing. And I'm hearing a question of past lives here. Return to center in the sacral chakra, down the right side of the body, in the lower root chakra. You, let's clear. You have to forgive yourself for something here, Libra, is what I hear. That's the first step here, and it is about stopping the bus if it means you having anxiety sitting on that thing, and maybe everyone else is excited about where we're headed to. I'm seeing that one scene in the movie, Eat, Pray, Love, where she's like on the bus. Yeah. So, I feel like you don't have to do this, okay, as well. Like, maybe it's faking being happy with a certain predicament where I'm not. Why do you feel you owe it to others their own happiness if it means you not being happy? So many of you, this is a check-in point. This is you also getting more authentic and more brazen with your real, true, your color when it comes to how you want to demonstrate what you love to the world. This is maybe at times though saying, I need to take a break too. Okay, maybe, yeah. What I'm passionate about sometimes has, it's expression just for me. So some of you have been putting a smile on possibly for the world in ways that has brought a frown to your face when you turn down the lights now. So this is where you say, I don't want to just have to be that person for everybody. I'm almost saying like someone who is a creative entrepreneur or like a singer even, and they're like, I'm tired of making these happy-go-lucky, pop songs. I want to get a little more real here. I hear it like that with the Five of Cups. Like I do have my moments, I do have my days. You may get more emotional in tone with your expression. We have the Five of Cups as well, making me think of obviously that Mars in Scorpio that's coming up. We may all sort of feel that we want to get more in touch with our inner eighth house energy. Now, some of you are also realizing that you're picking up on someone else's energy. Someone else is maybe feeling guilty about some space of how they handle a situation with you. There's always that moment sometimes of irony, like, oh my God, I was feeling so like embarrassed. And then I realized that person was embarrassed. It wasn't really me. It was that person was feeling embarrassed and about how they were, treating me. I'm hearing even at that point in their own life. And then I was taking that on. So with the sun, let's clear in the sacral. Some of you are going to release someone who has also been unable to be strong enough to release a third party. The Ten of Wands and the Sun, I see that's the end of this chapter. And again, this is just very raw. If you don't feel ready to hear messages that are, I wouldn't recommend watching this particular read right now because Spirit wants it delivered just raw, straight on the platter right there. So, okay, we have the Temperance. But you're probably coming up on this eclipse like pretty ready, like for whatever does transform. Like when you've heard enough things about this place that you want to go and check it out, kind of thing. The Six of Wands and Temperance and the Hierophant, the Sun, Ten of Wands, the World's in reverse. This is someone also who just can't deliver to you, and they could be a Shadow Libra. They may have Shadow Libra energy. You're gonna realize you are just stringing me along. You're just making false promises. Return to center again. Don't lose my body. Yeah, you're not really there for me in the way that I need you to be. And I'm okay with that. Okay, so the sun up, the emperor up right here. Some of you realizing strength. Yeah, someone here has really let you down with something. This person, it's, you're realizing it's because of them with themselves. Some of you I'd see also empty, unfulfilled promises. They maybe have made a number of claims that they just could not back up, and you got tired of that, Libra, and I see you stepping more into, again, I'll say your eighth house. We all will be moving out of that Mars of third decan Libra energy around the 13th. Some of you, there's this subtle sort of incognito saboteur in your mind that you're realizing, was I telling myself that it was too late to move on from that sort of experience? Return to center and throat chakra, and that was really the bondage, I feel, of a past life influence. You're realizing where maybe a past life has sort of been at play and has really become quite encumbersome for you to acknowledge where other people are at with their own past life energy. We do have every planet, generational planet retrograde at this time, so it's a great time to sort of really elucidate that past life trajectory, how it leads to the current state for you to now take action on, okay, what you're feeling there. And rather than sitting back and being like, well, this is kind of what we can do, the moon or what, makes me feel that I'm somewhere. Sometimes we need to feel placeless to understand what we're really here to hold distinction for as a place that holds meaning for us. Let's clear in the heart chakra and the throat chakra. Someone here didn't show up for you, Libra. I see that you've realized this. This person cannot be that person that you need to be to yourself. And that's a blessing. Okay. The worst is when someone comes in and says, yeah, you know what? You don't need to do that for yourself. Let me do it here for you. That's not a blessing, right? When someone here is trying to also fulfill us, that's not our blessing. Okay. Our blessing is that which we've come here into this plane to really make sense of through our own lens. Everybody has that capacity. So I would say the worst thing is also, unsolicited advice. When people come in and try to have a voice for you on your behalf, like as if you are not capable enough. So I feel some of you, you're starting to lose respect for this shadow, honestly, matrix energy, and you're not in need of it. And so it's like, why have I been acknowledging, though, the realm in which I perceive that I did with such attention? You're going to be stepping into a very powerful energy here, Libra. I see you shedding layers. Three of Wands. You're going to possibly also be finding a real soul tribe, like not a strategic sort of social encounter space, but like not like like a logical, I'm hearing didactic, sort of like networking energy. It's like where you let go and you let live those people who can't be those people, okay, that you will be to, I'm hearing your soul family, okay? Like the alignment is off with a certain group. And when you let those people go, then you open your hands to receive more of what is and will always be that truth for you because it's authentic. Okay? So there's something that you've been holding on to like really tightly. Return to center in this, in the heart chakra. Somebody has not been for your good, Libra. Okay. They possibly have been actually quite controlling as well. They wanted to keep you in this space. Yeah. Maybe it's you with you as well. But anyways, let's just get further. I'm hearing apple. This person could have been like, you're going to realize they're just been seducing me, just tempting me. And it could be a cross-watcher energy as well. Okay. I'm hearing something about the movie Love Actually. Like, see someone realizing like, this is just not like my dream partner. I'm hearing Hazel, Haziel, Hazel, Haze, Purple Haze, the Tower, the King of Wands. Yeah, here you go. There you go, Libra, with the Fool. You're on your way. Okay, and is it awkward? Yeah. Does it have to be awkward? Definitely. A transit like this asks of you to do all of what it is that you need right now to continue on with your life. This is a point where people living in the matrix are going to realize that they don't have anywhere really further to go. Like that threshold point has been met. That lateral success loop is kind of like the most of it. But you've ascended, Libra. You decided to ascend with the Fool. I see that. Okay, I'm seeing new earth. Like, and I see you with this sort of look on your face of like, I'm kind of angry, I'm kind of upset. But that's exactly the reason why you made this decision. Okay, you made this decision out. Yep, the death card in the Tower. This is a Mars and Scorpio energy. You made that decision because of that pressure, that passion, that pain, the frustration, potentially. That, and you got the Three of Swords there. There's something that is fueling you to make this move. And it's about appreciating those darker nuances of why we're here sometimes, right? To push through those challenges, return to sender, to push through those moments of neglect, momentary neglect of what we're really having a purpose to carry out. Shadow Venus is shallowness, and where we will just sort of say, no, I'm fine, everything's perfect, but we are not that person who's fine. We are someone who is with much more depth. And so have you been characterizing yourself as someone who could survive a life in the matrix is what I want to say. With the Devil here in the Hierophant in reverse, you're going to be very successful at something here, Libra. I feel like this changes everything. I also see you getting physically like really in shape, or like you're looking good. I'm seeing something turning around here with the Devil and the Fool. Like if anything was sort of taking you over, like you're going to get in control with something here. You're going to get in check with something here with the Three Swords. And I feel it's such a much needed angular sort of accent point to manifest with the Fool and the Devil. You'll be grateful for this. You'll look back on this eclipse and you'll say, wow, that's what made me. I'm here for some of you, the man I am today. That's what made me move those mountains. Was sitting in the valley and realizing that's just not enough, and realizing this needs to change. So some of you are going to get more active in terms of what you've also been very passionate about. Okay, I'm hearing gray zone. Yeah. That won't fly definitely during Scorpio. Once we have that Mercury step in, and but that's a different story. Okay, so but let's stick to this eclipse. Well, I'm going to get a card here for each of the deacons. Actually, what it will do, I'm going to get a card here I'm going to do a elongated spread. We're going to do a year. But we'll do 2-year spread. So about a year ago, about 6 months. Okay, so yeah, something like I see you started to like get quiet with something, like I see your throat chakra. You're starting to get kind of like insulated, quiet, like your voice was like I'm hearing like I could barely hear your voice. That's kind of like the vibe. Then I see you start to creep out of that energy with a 7 of wands, and you come into this 5 of wands, and you're starting to really get more um wow, ready for change. So there's something that's coming, and this is preparative. You lead out in throat chakra. Wow, a year with the Page of Cups. I mean, the song, "Oh What a Night." Some of you are gonna let go of someone who will come back, but in the proper capacity. By the next moon cycle here, Queen of Cups, you're recalibrating shadow feminine. We'll see you in the next video, Libra. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're now going to get into the next sign. Let's jump into the sign of Aries. You have somebody on your mind here around this cycle right now, Aries. They could be someone you're just thinking about like a lot, like here comes the 5 of Cups. Some of you, like, you didn't know what to do about this person. Like, some of you really care about this person. You like this person. You have a strong connection to them. But it's like when it comes to the active energy of what you do then in relation to that, like I see you've just been feeling kind of like stuck. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to handle the situation. Like in the mud a little bit. 3 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. Now you have a portal coming. I see a very bright light here. I see a portal for you, Aries. There's an idea maybe you have, an epiphany that you have. You're coming home for some of you here with the Knight of Cups, and you may decide, that you are over the travels. You're over the speed at which light ceases to travel at. You're not here for the figment of this feeling of love. You want to unite to your heart space now. Okay, so there's something that you're gonna cave into, actually, is what I see, Aries. Like, I see you coming into this emotional energy with the 5 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and I see the Emperor. Even in this deck, when we see the Emperor, he is very much looking like he's surrounded by water. So yeah, there's this focus on bravery to open up more, okay, and to say, I pursue passion. I don't just watch it. Okay. I pursue it. I want to be part of that world. I hear it like that. And so some of you here, you may move literally. Can you get a little bit more on what that transit is about, please, Spirit? The Tower. 3 of Swords, Queen of Cups. This is about an action that someone takes on in relation to you, and I feel like this is fueling and driving you. It's pushing you. It's moving you, promoting you, encouraging you, to provoking you to open up more about something that you have possibly had even a hunch about. Some of you, you're going to acknowledge more of your intuitive gifts. That's like one manifestation of this energy, for instance. The 2 of Swords. Yeah, someone is like, it's like what someone does around you or doesn't do around you kind of brings you to realize more what this needs to be for you. Maybe you're realizing like, wow, I see this business. They're doing everything but that one thing. And you know what? That's my target audience. Like, I see you jumping in, diving in and saying, I just cannot look back at this point. The Wheel of Fortune, like, my emotion is too strong here. My physical sort of paying to experience this type of reality is just ever more strong. And than I could have ever recalled it at. Okay, the 6 of Cups. This is something like of a feeling that you probably, this is your bravest moment, okay, in a very long time, Aries. Like, you're gonna say, I'm gonna do it. I just hear it like that. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go out. I'm going to go on that date. I'm going to go talk to this person. I'm going to go back to this person's place. I'm going to say the things I need to. I'm going to collect the things I need to collect. And I'm going to go home after that. And I'm going to feel like I'm going to be able to sit in my story. The Hangman in reverse right there. Hallelujah. I'm going to sit in my story and say, I'm at peace. Okay. I don't need to know why. Like, I see you want to just get something off of your mind. Like, I want to just know what the hell is going on. That's also the energy I'm getting. Like, you don't want to sit in this, like, well, I don't know. And I don't want to know kind of energy. You want to know. I see you bringing this flashlight to the former version of yourself that you no longer recognize. This is you getting maybe frustrated with yourself even. Why haven't I made this move? What the hell am I waiting for? Some of you here, you're going to get just extremely brave. We talked about this. It was in a read. It was some time ago. We said, yeah, the weaknesses, the pitfalls that we see when it comes to taking action on what we love are going to subside around Scorpio season. Return to center left side body. Okay. Let's go in the throat chakra. So some of you here, like, something has gotten ridiculous. Let's clear the energy. Yeah. Someone here has just been, also like very, let's say, kind to you, sweet to you, and you want to reciprocate. Like, yeah, there's something that you've been, well, why is that? We have the Seven of Cups. Some of you have been trying to sort of sit in that more cool, calm exterior. Okay. This externalized sort of romanticism of how you will be able to survive this more egoically challenging experience. Something is very much asking you to be vulnerable at this time. Six of Wands, yeah, the Ace of Cups. So some of you are going to confess that you have a major crush on somebody here. This is a time where you're not going to, I'm telling you, look back. You're not going to look back. Nope, the Fool right there on that note. And the King of Cups. Some of you may hear from an Aries. Then I'm hearing, I'm not shy no more. Like, I'm into you. I hear that. Wow. Like, this is going to be, I see a lot of tears. I see a lot of emotional, because you are feeling the sensation of this. You're feeling like, wow, I'm a new person. Like, I feel like just acknowledging that I feel this way about this person makes me feel like a new person. Let's get here further. Feel like this power for you, like you're feeling powerful. And that's where we say, it's about balance. So as much as you have this really strong essence of yang to you, Aries, like, I feel you feeling more complete when you acknowledge the yin as well to accompany that yang. That story that you tell about who you need to be to others, I hear that as well, in order to be able to feel that you don't fear yourself. Interesting. Okay, so let's get further. And it's interesting because Mars rules. It's that warrior energy. The Emperor in reverse, the bravery energy, the devil, the Hierophant, the death card. Wow. This is about soulmate energy for you, I feel. This is about allowing others as well to be who they're going to be. Some of you, you've been fighting the way someone felt about you. Okay, Aries, like you. Let's clear the energy. Someone here, someone here really likes you, and I feel like you are going to give into that. Okay, I'm getting like the energy of someone who has been like, no, like, don't love me like that. Like, yeah, we're better off just friends. I hear that as well. We're better off just kind of feeling it out, kind of thing. I see like you're going to scratch that record and you want to know more about this person. I want to know more about you. This reminds me of that Taurus. Oh, the Taurus reading. Was it the October Taurus reading? It was in all signs. Yeah. With the heavy flirtation. It was, this person is absolutely smitten with you. Was it? No. It was another read. Yeah. Someone was like flirting heavy with someone and they were like denying it, reject. Yeah. So anyways, but the Five of Swords and the Temperance and the Ten of Wands. Yeah. You're going to close out a chapter of like also like pushing someone away who you're actually very much wanting a future with. Okay. You're realizing, oh, this is lame. I mean, like, why am I'm sabotaging? Like, that's what I'm doing. So yeah. Let's get here, 2-year spread for you. If you're resonating with this read, please hit the like button. Let me know that you do resonate with the content as well by subscribing, sharing this video if you do feel guided, and joining members. Those of you PayPal donate, I'm so touched by you guys. If you like a private reading, Alchemy and you. Okay, page of wands. Oh, I just added the October personals back up. So if you want a personal sort of snapshot of what your transits will look like for October, then you can feel free to head over there. That's on alchemy.com. Click energetic readings, and you can select that October. There are 3 options. You can choose to add bonus read space for a full moon or new moon add-on. Okay. Okay, yeah. Some of you are really like you're going to realize you had a subconscious fear about how this person would perceive of you. Like I'm seeing specifically your mind, the way your mind works. Like it's almost one of those moments where like I've been avoiding this person because I'm seeing a PBS logo. Excuse me. Oh, here. Yeah, so it's like let's go ahead and say, well, like you were like kind of subconsciously pushing this person away because you didn't really want to know like how they would have kind of like understood your thought process here with something. The 6 of Swords, the 7 of Cups, the 2. Oh, this is not a 2-year spread. I don't know. We're just pulling random ass card. Well, no. This is correct actually. Yeah. Okay. It's like, wait a second. Like, yeah. Some of you return it to. Ooh, let's clear that. Okay. Somebody here. You were rejecting someone. I feel Aries like really harshly too. At that, like really pushing someone away and like maybe even being really rude or brash or brazen again, where you really wanted to be honest. Like, and I feel like this comes down to saying like I also have needs. That's for some. Like some of you just push someone away instead of like wanting to like actually find peace with that experience. 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 6 of Cups. There was a lot of pressure here now with the 3 of Cups. I'm hearing silence. Like maybe you silenced something here out. But the 3 of Cups here, the 6 of Cups, and the 3 of Wands. Someone here really wanted to talk to you, okay? And I feel like some of you here, like you're gonna come to this point where someone almost even like brings it out for you. You cannot hide from this anymore. I hear it like that. Like someone's gonna flash light, you trying to escape this predicament of I'm hearing also passion, past life love. I'm hearing that as well. Like someone's gonna bring this pattern to light. King of Swords. And it's like at that point, like it's like I'm almost seeing you getting caught red-handed with your hand in the cookie jar, but it's like the reverse of that. It's like on rewind. It's like you need to take a cookie. Why you keep dismissing it? I hear it like that. Interesting. Return to center of the sacral. Yeah. So some of you realizing your fears don't point you to challenges only. They point you to also accepting good karma. Okay. Like what is it that you need to experience with greater fulfillment? What is it that you want to experience in a more fulfilled sort of way? We have the King of Swords. Some of you, you're actually going to like start eating more. Maybe if you were, let's go to the sacral, like not eating as much, you're going to start eating more. You're going to start enjoying, really sitting in that energy. Some of you, this is really about like eye contact. It's about looking at your partner, saying, I love you, getting more vulnerable. Okay. Like literally, some of you were just being this, like, really, I'm hearing again, like a harsh, brazen sort of even, I'm hearing anatomical, sort of like a communicator. I don't know. You take it as you will, but let's get further. The sun. I'm hearing the transit will tell you where you have been happiest. Some of you may have a moment where you try to relapse and then you're going to pull yourself out of that. We have in about a year at the next new moon in Libra. Let's go to unless my body entirely in the crown. There's a new friend you're going to make. I see you being more curious, not because you're more curious, but because you are honoring that curiosity more. So you're sort of sitting in that and you are letting the curiosity be what it is, which is curiosity, and not having to sort of be so pinned in and protective. You're going from Page of Wands to 7 of Cups. Like that is very exciting as well, because I feel like something here wasn't working for you and you were realizing that where it was, but now it's time for it to sort of translate differently out with the 7 of Cups. It can also be that you're giving something up that you have been involved in for a really long time that was keeping you even in a mental prison of sorts. I'm hearing that with the King of Swords and the Page of Wands, like sort of telling yourself, I need to be this person because I've been this person. The 7 of Cups tells you more so, and that is Libra energy. There's this magic coming for you, Aries. This reminds me of the Libra yearly 2023 reading. So there could be some overlap there. Those of you who may have a Venus in Aries, this is definitely that. This is going to be very, very intense. This transit's going to be one that I feel many of you that you will love. We have that 2 of Cups as well, pinging to that 7 of Cups. Yeah, this is about finding also your true happiness. Let's get into the next sign. All right, Gemini. Let's get into Gemini. Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. Return to center. Yeah, you'll realize a lot here. Libra, Aries. You may have a lot of Libra though, crossover with Aries in your chart. First house. Yeah. Okay, so Gemini. Thank you so much for tuning in. Something going on with your throat chakra here, Gemini. Okay, something here. Someone here. I see you quiet with something, like you're no longer wanting to like open up to someone in the same way that you were. Like something here has run its course. Some of you here, there's something that may shake you up a bit. Some of you, please do be careful driving, operating motor vehicles. Some of you need to get your car checked. Okay, I'm seeing that. You need to get, like, it's time for the tune-up with your car. Mars is moving into Scorpio. Gemini, you're ruled by Mercury. Mercury just moved to Libra. Some of you may want to, like literally, this is going to be about having oversight. And making sure you're really looking at everything here, every little detail. There could be a shakeup here a bit. But it leads you to like kind of look more into something, and I feel like that's gonna be good. Like this, and usually it is like we said in Aries' reading as well. You look back and be like, that was a great move. Okay, changing that back there, being more open. Return to center. Something, this could also be, for some of you, someone here, they had like an evil eye on you, Gemini. I feel like you are gonna now be able to unravel from whatever this is. Like, it's like when you have a snake in the grass. That's what this is, the 5 of Pentacles. There's a snake in these grasses here, Gemini, is what I'm picking up on. This is someone very, very close to you. Okay. You're realizing, for some of you, you have to forgive this person. Like, you're realizing where subconsciously you're holding on to this trauma of who this person cannot be. Why are we doing that? Why do we need to do that? We don't need to do that. I don't have to be anyone to this person any longer. I can let them go. Some of you here are like, this person is still living through in your experience. And so I see you're going to realize like where that needs to be cut off. Something has really outlived its purpose here. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse. And now this can't quite literally be someone who was trying to thought project, to manipulate. You are absolutely not going to be on this person's, well, this is a general video, but you're not. This is a first shadow, those who are doing shadow work, right? You're not going to be relevant to this person. Like, someone here tried to infiltrate and you are taking them down. I hear that. Okay. You're taking them down to where they are at. Not to where they want to be pulling you to, but where they're at. Meaning, if they're getting all up in your energy, you're going to sort of compartmentalize where they have access to you. Now, you're going to compartmentalize this person. This may be aspect even of your own personality. Like, you're going to put finally your foot in the door and say, what's going on here? Do you still have my things? Do I have your things? And some of you, it's like an intervention. Someone needs to talk. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe, yeah, some of you, like, someone has been doing like they wanted you in this like 4 of Cups energy. Like, they wanted you sort of not, I'm hearing Kim Kardashian right there. They wanted you like to not sort of want to talk about this and hold this like passive energy as a place marker for where you guys are still involved on the astral. I hear that. So yeah, there's been a lot of this manipulative, this thought projection. Return to sender. Like, this has made you very uncomfortable, Gemini. You have duties here. You're realizing like not acknowledging this is bogging me down. There's something that was like, affecting you. And so you're saying, well, if it's affecting me, I might as well call it out. Why would I sit here and delude myself in believing that this doesn't really matter, like enough for me to say something about it? The Four of Cups and the Nine of Cups, I see you getting very brave here with the Emperor leading out at the next full moon in Libra, right? In about 6 months from now, I see that you will have cleared whatever this is, and you're not allowing this person to be in the position that they are at present in your mind. Okay, it's really your mind where they have access to your heart space at this point. So yeah. Some of you really like this person, but they're just not able to be that person to you that you need them to be to you, for you to feel comfortable with them being in your life. And everyone is sovereign to say that, right? Out loud, like, yeah, maybe I'm not going to resonate with this right now. And I'm not going to want to interact anymore with you. Yeah, see, you're getting quiet. Like there's something that I'm seeing throat chakra here for you, Gemini. And that's, I say, a huge red flag because you're ruled by Mercury, right? This is telling you that there's something that's been fundamentally bogging you down. And it's like one of those silent killers, God forbid, those very quiet, but very distracting frequencies. And so you are also elevating and realizing that there is a much larger purpose. And I'm rising to that challenge. And I don't need to deal with this anymore. Okay. So you're changing timelines. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Gemini, 10 of Cups up, right? You're living in high frequency love, light. You're not love, light, vibration. You're not going to be dealing with this come next new moon in Libra in about a year's time. Thank you for tuning in, Gemini. I hope this helped. Let's get into the next sign. Shadow Taurus could have been what you were dealing. Return to center. It's just, yeah, it's cleared on the back. You could have been dealing with it around the time that the North Node was moving through transit in Taurus, as well, is what I'm seeing, though more over Cancer. Thank you for tuning in. To you. Ooh, I'm feeling this pressure like in my sinus, like right around my nose, my nasal passageway, right around the eyes. Like when you feel this, ascension, even like when you feel elevation in your eyeball sockets. Okay. Some of you have pressure in your, yeah, I'm hearing even like your whole head. Some of you want to talk to someone here, the Emperor and the Hierophant, like you're really wanting to talk to someone here about something. This is also about another person, like a third person. You want possibly them involved in whatever this is here, possibly in this decision. If you have a lot of Gemini, this energy is overlapping. It seems so. Do go check out possibly the Gemini reading, but 2 Wands of 5 Pentacles. Something has not been adding up, and you've known that. And I see that possibly you were, there was kind of unawareness here with something, and then I see that changing, and then you being like, this is happening, and it's almost this scrambling to take action on. It's a little bit unsettling. It feels, the hiccups. It feels important. It feels big. It feels momentous. Some of you here, throat chakra, you're gonna I see you zigzagging, and I see you having something really important. Oh, this is the Cancer energy for October that came through. Having something really important. Oh, we have hiccups. That you're being confronted with. Like this is a moment where you're having reaction to your role here on some of you on this plane. Like someone is giving you feedback, even they're checking in with you. You're getting feedback. Like if you've been quiet, silent, like in your humble abode, like someone's going to reach out. They're going to react to you. Some of you've been in this energy of like, I don't want to say your bliss will be facing interruption, but yeah, it's kind of like when you're watching a show and then an ad pops up. Like, I don't quite want to say it like that, but well, Cancer, there's something that we didn't pick up on back there, and someone is bringing it close to our attention, and they're zooming in on what this is now. I'm looking at the Lovers. I see that it's like the odorous sort of illustration there where we're seeing the steam rising from the pot pie that we have just baked. Some of you, this is also a check-in with your health. If you've been having one too many nectarines, you may be starting to develop an allergy to them, something like that. Like this is going to build up. Some of you also having way too many chocolates. It's just coming through. Some of you having too many musty, more musty, how do I say, histamine foods, histamine laden foods. Excuse me. You are like, this is where we're saying zigzag. Like I see the hiccup as a check-in. Like you it's now like when time slows down, we see what space really means. Let's clear. There's something that just like also like it's like when a car is breaking down, it just can't go anymore. It's like it's sputtering. So you have to return some. Yeah, it's starting to just zigzag. I don't know. I see that though. This zigzaggy energy. But interestingly, like you thought this was working. I'm not trying to like make fun of you, Cancer, but for some here, it's a little bit like, what did we think? Maybe that's what you're thinking. Like, what was I thinking? With the Queen of Pentacles here, some of you maybe were not aware. Like, there was something you were doing and it just returned to center. So let's see here a little further here. I do see you still like fundamentally uncomfortable with whatever this is, like not wanting to slow down. Okay. But in the last 6 months, I see that you've really burnt out a bit here with something. You burnt your oars out. I'm hearing that with the Hangman leading out of that 10 of Wands. Upright. But yeah, I almost see like someone slowing you down with something. I see it's someone else. It's not you. It's like someone else pointing something out that then it's like, man, why is he calling that out? I wanted to get out of class kind of thing. It's like that kid who has that one last question. Everyone's still sitting in class. Let's go in the crown. Let's back it up. This is also about honoring where other people are at and saying, well, if this person is at this point, what's really going? I need to tend to this energy. So maybe you've been neglecting, avoiding someone or something. This is also someone or something that you want to assist. But maybe the approach hasn't really been right. It hasn't been helpful, truly. So I see you slowing down, being a bit forcing yourself, being guided to slow down and really look at what's going on. It's like, okay, why did that happen on the test? It's kind of like you took the test and you just, you want to run out of the room. It's like spirit. Is requiring of you to turn around and talk a bit about what's going on. I see avoidance. I see like you've been running in circles, like I've been here, but I haven't had concrete sort of consecrated moves that I've been making in this space, and I'm feeling lost. And this is where your higher self is sort of responding to you, is helping your ego here. We'll say it like that, with surrendering. Excuse me. Oh my God, we got something going on here. Some of you like quite literally, you got to talk to your personal practitioner. There's a serious case of indigestion. You may have leaky gut. You want to read up on that, look into that. Maybe do, different kinds of cleanse programs here to really, yeah, there's a lot going on. So, but I see this as years, some of you may have a gluten intolerance. You want to look into that. A cleanse is what we're looking at here for sure. With that Queen of Pentacles coming in, some of you have to really start looking possibly at your weight. You got to look at, let's clear the energy, what it is that really serves you, what it is that really makes you feel good, or what it is that you're doing because you maybe have something you need to tend to in another area of life. Like, are we compensating? Are we eating many berries here? One too many, because we don't want to look at the cantaloupe on the plate. Like, there's something you've been overdoing, possibly. Return center. Too much of something here. I'm hearing the name William. Some of you have been into, can I be honest, Cancer? I'm going to be honest either way. You've been in toxic positivity energy when it comes to something. And I feel like some of you are dealing with this person. Like, you're dealing with someone who has clearly not been in an empowered self-love state of mind, and yet they want to convince you that they have been. And it's almost like a form of gaslighting. And some of you here, you have to release this person. It can also be your diet, though. Like, your food is your food gaslighting you? Hey, no, like, this is filling you up. Is it really, though? Is it really filling you up? Some of you, it's about substance. It's about nurture. Over also naivete. Okay, like, are you just saying yes, because you can't? This is about restrictions, and that's where Scorpio comes in to really tighten the cinch on the belt and say, why? I mean, I'm not going to just do that just because I can. Scorpio is just more discretionary than Libra is, I would say. When it comes to whether or not we're in accordance with the true state of where we're at with that particular situation, is that something manipulative or toxic? Why would I engage in that? Obviously, if you're in the higher vibration of Scorpio, that is. I see an intervention here. I see someone, though, still reluctant to admit. So you may be dealing with someone like this, and you may have to just accept that they're not really being honest with you, and it, but okay. And okay is where we leave it. So some of you are like you're moving over something here. You're passing over something here. Passing through this transit, you're continuing on. Okay. Return to center in the sacral. You are leaving this to be. Okay. All of what it is. And it reminds you of Libra's read. There's something that you're going to settle into. Okay. Some of you, someone doesn't see you in the way that they do. That's all in quotes. They've been playing with your heart, ultimately, not because they don't love you, but because return to sender. But because they don't open up to you. Where you know they need to. So you cannot force someone to be who you want them to be. And I think that's what it comes down to. Cancer. Some of you are gonna let go of like trying to make someone pursue you, you know, kind of thing. I see acceptance with the 10 of Cups, with the 7 of Cups, with the Hierophant. I see you loving where you're at for what it is. I see gratitude. I see acceptance. For some of you here, for who someone could not be to you as well, like in a certain way, like you're growing out of this shadow of Pisces energy with the Hangman. Some of you, this could be someone of a client. Give me a second. I'm not going to do this. Okay. Someone who just doesn't really want help, you know, kind of thing. And for many of you, like we're saying, yeah, you're not needing them to be anyone, and I feel like that's where you transcend. Do you lose love for them? Do they, you know, not love you at that point? I'm seeing a red fire hydrant. Like, if I accept what they say, you know, doesn't mean no. But you choose how you interact with where people are at with their own consciousness. Let's move into the sign of Virgo. There's someone you really want to be with, Virgo. I see you're like very drawn to this person. You're very you're into this person. Return to sender. There's something about this person that draws you in. I'm seeing that fleck of red. Sorry guys, I have hiccups starting from, I'm seeing angel wings here. The Cancer read. Feeling a bit nauseous here. Someone here really has high expectations. It's like the more that they find this love that they have for this person, the more I'm here reading something about Kuwait. The more they feel nervous to approach the potential from a concrete way. They don't know in actuality if they can kind of like tolerate this love, as bad as it sounds, sort of like sustain this experience. Like they're worried that they will ruin it, you know, kind of thing. Someone here is worried that they don't know how to care for this love, you know. It's interesting that Page of Pentacles. Return to sender. Okay, somebody dealing with also a shadow Cancer. I see you're transitioning when it comes to your expectations in love. Like there's someone who you're letting go of. You realize that person's not my love story, my love story type. It's not even who actually makes me feel turned on. I hear that, and I see you shifting gears. That person does in a way though assist you in understanding greater what this will be for you when it comes to that ideal of love. But you have to let go of that person, and then you move into a very passionate new beginning with the Empress and the 3 Cups. Like this is intensity. Ooh, the double yes. This is about, for some of you, quite literally your sex life. It's about experimentation. It's about being, we keep using this word brazen, being outlandish even in some ways with what it is that your higher self is ordering of you almost in a certain way to experience. Like, you want this. I'm hearing that to be part of your experience. And I see some of you here are going to be in a relationship with someone between now and the next year. This new moon in Libra in about a year's time that we see will have brought you very far when it comes to your needs physically. I'm hearing in the bedroom. There are things that you maybe are realizing, I want to stand up for this. I'm going to put my vote. When your partner says, hey, do you want to, like, you have any, preferences? Yeah, I'm here to, like, that. Maybe it's you both to get together, like saying, let's get kind of out there with this. I hear it like that. Take it as you will. For the slightest of you, that Empress and the Three of Cups can manifest as, like, some of you, like, I don't know. I see something about this very, like, hypersexuality, or like even like a more lust energy coming in. But some of you, there's possibly something about a threesome. Take it as well. I'm seeing that with the Three of Cups and the Empress with the Devil and Temperance and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Like, it can be specifically, wow, it's very specific, 2 feminine and 1 masculine. Interesting. But the Magician, some of you also may be getting into more of like foreplay energy. Some of you also, there's something about recording and filming and taping. Okay, this is just coming through. Whoa, we're going. But yeah, I mean, maybe you're like, well, I'm like something about cosplay. Like, you're interested in something, but then you weren't like actually. I'm hearing fidelità. Interesting. You weren't actually feeling yourself to the point where you were actually like opening to that with a meaning. Oh, interesting. So maybe you want to kind of like really incorporate your desires into your life. So if you were also theoretically interested in something, you may really pursue and find room to bring that energy into your life more so. So that's what I'm seeing. We'll see you in the next video, Virgo. Thank you for tuning in. Let's get into this energy of, could also be role play, like whatever it is for you, you'll know. But you're finding your happy place, I feel, with the Empress and the Two of Cups. Let's get here into the next read of the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio. You are needed at this time. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, people are like, everyone here in the collective, they're like, where's Pluto at? On the downlopes. I mean, Venus ruling the sun, Mercury and Mars has been fun and great and everything, but where the fuck is Scorpio at? Like, the thing about the eclipse being in Libra is that it's going to get so intense. Like, Sun, Mercury, Mars just moved out of 29th degrees of 29 degrees, the 29th degree of Libra. And then we have this new moon eclipse, and it's like, holy shit. I'm seeing the number 14 there, 144 in the room there as well. It's going to get heavy, and we're going to be confronted with the shadow of Libra there. We'll be in that energy of, I can't take this. And that's where we'll make those changes, right? Queen of Cups and the Page of Swords. But we will be looking to the 8th house with a bit of a bead of sweat and a tongue hanging out and a bit of this desperation, this dire energy, this dehydration even. I'm hearing that. Like, feeling that Scorpio is all you need at that moment. Like, I just need Scorpio energy to quench this passion even. I'm hearing, like, but what really the answer is, possibly for some of you, is talking, is communication, is vocalizing, is verbalizing. Some of you have been offhanding your passion, wanting to theoretically sort of deal with a certain storyline, but now it's about really opening up and telling more of your story, possibly literally. Like, some of you, you're going to talk to someone here for the very first time, Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, or for the first time in a very long time. Some of you, this is about your career. You're going to, for instance, go for that interview. Okay, you're going to network. You're going to catch up with someone. You're going to do the things that you told yourself you're going to do. There's a lot of buildup here. There's 7 of Wands. A lot of potential. It's like a shame. Like, I see you being like, why wouldn't I have done this sooner, kind of thing. I see you getting brave here, Scorpio. But yeah, I do see that you're also, I'm going to say this, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, do be aware this person can be a bit self-serving. Okay, I do see them getting kind of like pretty far here with something to the point where they get a bit I keep hearing the word brazen. They're going to get a bit ahead of themselves. Okay, come about a year's time, you may just kind of be like, whoa, like that's a little much. Okay, there could be a legal situation even here that you would have liked to have handled earlier than later. Someone here is kind of really taking a bit of a liking here to whatever this is. Like I see a bit of like taking, or you, yeah. um I'm hearing err on the side of caution when it comes to assumptions about where something could lead to, because there is a question of a vulnerability. I do see someone here possibly taking advantage of somebody, so don't assume that you know where somebody's at, sort of thing. Now I know that's not a Scorpio thing per se to be doing to begin with, like the yeah, the scrutiny of Scorpio can really be felt. Very much like, okay, Scorpios don't let you in easily. No, they don't. But and yeah, there is though this discernment. Maybe you are dealing with a score. We said right, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Yeah, they're very like a bit. They can be quite cunning. Some of you are writing a screenplay with this person, something about a movie or entertainment industry, a reel. You maybe are in a relationship and you have one of those like partnership TikToks. You want to hash out the legality because love and light, but breakups happen. You need to be prepared. Okay, that makes me think of that one Gemini reading. You need to start talking about the financial setup here. I see something about pineapples in Jamaica. Judgment, yeah. So some of you, you will make that judgment call, okay? And you will be very pleased to know that something here you avoided with that Queen of Pentacles, like you curved that. I'm hearing caution, caution. Yeah. This comes down to trust. I see you being like, wow, I'm really glad I took a look at whatever that was. Okay, I'm seeing that eyeball here. Some of you, it could be related to your health, for instance. Like there was something here that you kept feeling, oh, every time I eat like potatoes, I feel weird. Maybe you have some sort of resistance. I'm hearing something about insulin resistance. You want to talk to your naturopath, your doctor before making any major lifestyle decisions. But yeah, something about potatoes. Could be blood sugar thing. You're maybe wanting to, yeah. There could be also like something hidden in your food. You need to get maybe more scrutinizing with that. But yeah. Anyway, some of you, this is also possibly about your literal physical, your weight. Some of you are going to start a health program here and you're going to be like, there's just something here where you're just like, whoa, I'm really happy that I made that move back there, because some of you, that Queen of Pentacles, like some of you, can I say it like this? Like you may go to like a high school reunion or something, or like a college reunion, and you see people who are like your age and you look at them and you're like, whoa, I'm really happy I took care of my health and my diet and all that, because dang, like that's not looking too good with the Queen of Pentacles. Like it's kind of like a sobering moment. It's kind of like a surreal moment. Like some of you here, yeah, you kind of like didn't just go along with what someone was saying. King of Pentacles, yeah, this is about also contract, like also clarifying. Who someone has been and who someone needs to be to you. Some of you are going to be really happy that you had a contract here with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords at this eclipse. Okay, written out that you took greater attention to that contract. My throat chakra. It's freezing. I'm here and you're going to be glad you said something. I'm hearing the name Nemo. Neo. And I'm hearing the name Neymar. Isn't he like a football player? Isn't he a soccer player? Yeah, I'm hearing Footloose. You're gonna realize someone was like possibly for some like a cheater. I see an eggplant here. You'll look back. My throat chakra. You know what this reminds me of? That reading where you were like in a relationship, you thought he was like the one, and then you like separate, and then you see him years later and he's like fighting, arguing in public with that person, and you like heard what went down with them. You're just like, wow, you had gratitude, like, I'm glad I didn't do that back there with him. Guys, give me a second. All right, give me a second. I'm hearing Suri. I see you just being like, wow, that was such a blessing that I didn't get involved in that back there. You're gonna have a lot of appreciation for something in retrospective moments to come from about a year from now. So yeah. So now some of you here, you're gonna finally talk. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing though, Scorpio. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm hearing, yeah, if you yeah, okay, that's the message. So yeah, let's get into the next sign of Taurus. Hi, Taurus. Ooh, I see you realizing that you want to make a change with something. Like really realizing, like not wanting to like put it off, like kind of realizing, like I realized it. Oh my god, I'm gonna do it right now. You know, something like that. Trying to send her in the sacral. This may translate as making major decisions when it comes to your assets, your investments. I see huge changes for you, Taurus. Okay. something about a party, an event. You're going to have that vision as well of like what you want this event to look like, something very profound, very particular. It's specific, this. Yeah, it's like, that's it. I know what I want my big party to look like. King of Wands. Ooh, the Lovers. Yeah, this is about your, I'm hearing your talk. Could be about what you want to reveal to also a group of people or another person specifically. This is about like, I see really, really nice energy here for you, Taurus. Wow. You're going to love this transit. I'm seeing a crown. I see you in such a good place with what, you've been wanting to do and what you end up doing. Like, I see some of you here investing in some kind of property somewhere. That's for some. I see some of you here finally like just willing to experience these higher vibrational turns. I'm really, really happy for you, Taurus. It seems that you have really done very well for yourself with the Eight of Cups, the King of Wands, like success. Success is absolutely on the horizon for you with regard to what you've deemed success. Okay, so you're going to be in a different league, Taurus. You're going to be also quite feeling yourself, feeling good, okay, about, see something about Adele here. You're going to be feeling really good in relation to something of how others are perceiving of where you're headed to. And I feel like it's almost like you feel appreciated. Like, I feel like people feel like what I'm doing here and how I feel about what I'm doing here and who I am today and how I am who I am. There's so much gratitude, like energy here for you. It's amazing. Obviously, this is a high vibrational querent read. This is not just like Taurus, slapstick Taurus energy. It's nuanced the way that it may resonate as well. So the King of Wands here and the Lovers, the Four of Cups, you've really come a long way. Oh my God, you're going to be so successful with something. Listen, Taurus, whatever you do right around this time, give it the whole month of October, right? With this eclipse, you're going to see fame come from whatever this is in 6 months time. Some of you, if this rules your relationship capacity, your sector of relationships, you're not going to be single anymore. I'm seeing a flask. You're not going to be single anymore. Okay, Taurus, like you're going to have someone to experience, to enjoy whatever these gifts are that you have manifested. Now, for the slightest of you, I am seeing, and I know this is coming out of nowhere, it seems, but there could be a third party situation here with the Lovers. I'm seeing that with the Ace of Swords, the World, and the King of Wands. Like, for some of you here, it could be that you were dealing with someone who put you in this Lovers energy with the King of Wands and the Ace of Swords and the World, and there was just this bravado that you knew didn't serve either one of you really, but like they were not willing to get out of the karmic cycle, and you were like kind of standing around almost at the end of the day with the Six of Wands here. Like you're gonna retreat from this person as a role model, seeing them as a role model in your life. I see something about leather. Like some of you may get a really nice leather interior car. Like this is one of those reads where Venus, like money really does buy you happiness. I mean, like you're gonna feel that way. Like you're just gonna feel so good right now. Oh my God, how do we say? Like, whatever you invest in, you're gonna forget about that ex. You're gonna forget. It's like you're glowing up. It's like something like that. But some of you, it's literally like you're buying stuff. Some of you, you almost see like this Aries energy coming about. I see something about fruits, berries, raspberries. You're going to enjoy your life alongside the person that, yeah, you're going to enjoy it alongside. This is like manyfold. This is Do we have a moderator? Okay. Bye. Okay, goodbye. You're gonna open up to all that life has to offer you, Taurus. If you were retreating from this type of energy in the past, like you were like kind of in your more Saturnian energy versus, I just noticed, oop, I literally had blueberry on my teeth. Listen, you're gonna enjoy yourself, Taurus. You enjoy those berries there. Okay, you're gonna your return to center. I'm seeing skewers. Like, you're not shying away anymore. You're gonna enjoy yourself. I see you eating more. Like, literally, we have berries here. Like, you're gonna appreciate like this grounded reality, like for what it is. Like, yeah, it's really nice. I feel like someone here is trying to disrupt your happiness as well, and you may just tune them right out. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're over whoever this is. This person puts you in like a low vibrational, like questioning everything sort of energy. Like, maybe that's their energy, you know, maybe they were more in this avoidance way of life. But you, I see you not looking back. You're really happy, Taurus. You're realizing, you know, more of that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I want another one. I'm hearing that. You're eating some really yummy like panzerotto. That's for someone. Okay. You're eating some like panzerotti. You're eating a few, but I feel like, you know, some of you, it's this energy. It could be metaphorically like of you deserving. Damn, you deserve that shit, Taurus. Okay, yeah, like you've been like maybe on a fast for some time, and then you're gonna switch gears. So, Nine of Swords, Return to Center. Yeah, someone was in this Matrix energy. Like he was, I'm hearing he was more in like a Saturnian. You got to work hard. You can't enjoy life, you know, kind of thing. It's like, bye. Okay. Yeah, Harfont. Some of you are going to trump this person in terms of your philosophy of life. Like, you're realizing that this person also didn't have the answer and the key to life for you. Like, you ended up moving in this other direction. You're much happier. This makes much more sense for you. Okay. And this person, I don't know who they are exactly, but they're trying to be somebody that we have a better answer to that question for. So then I don't know, right? Okay, who they are, they want to be somebody. They're trying to be important. They're trying to be relevant. They like to feel like they have the keys of life, the answers to life. It's like a shadow Capricorn, shadow, like I want to be daddy, but I don't really acknowledge where she's at yet. So there's no way. Like, he wants to be daddy without really honoring the divine feminine. I'm hearing that as well. Like, this person not in touch with their intuition, their seat of their intuition has been compromised. So at least at present. And so you're realizing, I don't respect this person. Like, they don't need to be the one answering my phone calls for me. You know, this person's in the matrix for some of you. Some of you are really like giving this person too much leeway at a certain point in your life. And you're like, okay, I'm seeing really nice jewelry. Like, listen, some of you, you're going to pull your assets out, okay, of the frame of love, and you're going to invest it into where you really experience love. And that could just literally be, instead of thinking about Martin, I'm going to go and eat a damn bagel. I'm hearing it like that, you know. And it's not about what it is, it's about what you are open to now. And it's so much a matter of how you allow others to honestly observe who you are in that moment, whatever it happens to be. You know, it's about the realness, it's about the rejection as well sometimes. Like, you know, no, I don't accept your opinion. You know, something like that, Taurus, is very, very good, this transit for you, because I feel that you will be feeling more like yourself as well. And you'll be feeling more that you owe others less of who you are. Let's get into the next sign. I'm hearing 222 could be a guide for you. 4 there as well. Let's get into the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, someone's like on you about something. Thank you so much, Alicia, for the timestamps. Somebody is on you with something like crazy. This person is on your tail, Capricorn. They are, for some of you, I'm hearing obsessed with you. They want an answer. They want to know. I'm hearing that song by Joe. I want to know what makes you like. They're like really, they're all up in your energy. They're surrounding you. They are surround sound interested in you. Okay. It could even be a child or a friend. Like they're really in love with you guys here. They're returning something. They're invested in you. More than you know. Aw, it's very emotional, you guys. Actually here. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So you're starting to see where you allow yourself to honor that this person has genuine love for you. Maybe you were rejecting that in some way. It reminds me of the Aries reading because it would require of you to open your heart just a little wider and maybe reciprocate where you need to be as honest with yourself. So take it as you will. Some of you, you're in love, but you're afraid to say that you're in love. Okay, it's like a grown man not wanting to cry, but wanting to cry during Titanic. It's something like that. It's like, come on, you can do it. It's like, okay, I want to do it. But it's like, there takes some hiccups, some sputtering that came through in Cancer's read to get to that honesty as more than just enriching advice that someone gives us, but that we also like literally follow. Maybe you've been getting advice and everyone's pointing to you got to do it. Like you got to talk to this person. And I feel like some of you here, it's been some shyness, some embarrassment, even with the hangman in the recent past of about 6 months ago to this point at the last full moon. Let's clear. Someone here you really wanted to have a more deep connection with, but it just never happened. I'm hearing something about Quebec, Canada. Like you definitely didn't experience the extent of what this could become. And you know that. It's like, oh, I know. But, it was purposeful in the moment, of you, let's say, handling the situation and circumstance as such that you did. I feel that that led to a much larger opportunity. And some plane, you had this hunch, this sort of intuitive knowingness, like now is just not the time. It returns center. It was like a blessing that, let's say that, you weren't open at the time that you wanted to be. But yeah, so holding back was maybe actually a very good thing with the Two of Cups. It almost maybe even, yeah, it was kind of like a prayer. Oh, it was an omen. Like you kind of held yourself from a reactive space. It could also be you saved yourself and you finally found love where you didn't need to. You weren't trying to talk as well to this person in that way. And I feel like the love just develops, honestly. Temperance with the Two of Cups and the Five. Like this is something that has a future to it because it's not embedded in the past. It is just of the moment. It's of a space of let's just see where this goes. And that was the key. That Capricorn was the ticket to understanding that it's going somewhere. We're going somewhere. Like you are knowing now that the person you were could not be the person that would become one with the person this person sees you as, wants to become also alongside you. This person wants to mirror you and be with you through thick and thin. They want to be, I'm hearing your person, but you literally were not ready maybe, and you knew that, okay? And I feel like now it's taken off. Now it's taken, and for good reason. There's a reason for why it was not manifesting at the time that maybe, you were like, thinking, am I just sabotaging? Is it crazy? Like, why am I not getting back to this? Return to center in the back. But you realize, okay, that there was reason to that. The Hermit, wow, the delicious Hermit energy right here just feels so ever so sweet, because this is the nugget. This is the kernel of your passion, but filtered through the test of lust. Some of you here have realized that your love for this person runs so so very deep, and that you don't need to see them as someone that you can clearly place as a divine counterpart. You're realizing that return to sender. It's controversial because some of you, this is same sex, but it's controversial because it's true. It's not fastidious. It's true. It's not fixation. It's not ordered by way of industry. I'm hearing that. Okay. It's your true heart calling for love. And that is something that is directed by you. You are going to be the one who experiences this love story, Capricorn. And you're realizing that you grew into this role to be the one who would know that this is now time. This is very, 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 very important for your bloodline. I hear like that. Saturn, you're ruled by Capricorn. Capricorn, you're ruled by Saturn. You tend to have trouble with the theme of pleasure sometimes. Okay, you can. You don't want sometimes to know that there is a potential that you don't quite see as well. You want to believe that it's in your control. It's in the realm of your control, how you tend to bring this experience to a place where you can really see something come of what you put into it. Love and the nature of love is interesting in that it sort of honors our ego, but doesn't operate by way of it. So being here, I love you, you love me, right? Yeah, some of you had trouble saying that. Okay, whoa, the throat chakra. You really had some tough points back there, like, but you knew, like, I am not ready to admit I am. And that means that I'm alone right now, but in fascination for why it is that I've been brought to reflect on love through you right at this point in my life. Now, and I feel like you guys are honoring the extent to which you experience love as a lesson of vulnerability, okay, with you. And that is where you say loving someone is just as much, again, the throat chakra, just as much observing myself, learning about myself, my shortcomings, my weaknesses. Okay. So knowing that something that you don't control can bring you happiness is very scary. But it's also the point of liberation, I feel, for you, Capricorn. With that Two of Cups, this is gonna be very interesting. The Ten of Cups. I see someone like they've been not wanting to smile for the longest. You're gonna smile, Capricorn. This person's gonna make you smile. You guys are gonna be smiling, okay? Some of you have been really resisting something. We'll get into the next read. You could be dealing with the water sign, Queen of Cups. Leo. Okay. Some of you, oh my God, Leo, I see a lot of people rushing into your read. A lot of people want to talk, walk, wear the frock with you. They feel like you're going places, Leo. They want to just kind of see where it can lead, you know, if y'all were to kind of see together. Well, yeah, someone wants to collaborate with you, the High Priestess, the chair. But yeah, you got a lot of frogs here, Leo, and I think you know that. It's like, got to be careful with here, these waters, yeah? These here waters. They got some of them frogs in there, and I got to make sure that I'm not, you know, spending my time building them a lily pad for them to, yeah, like, look at these lily pads right there, the Ten of Pentacles. When I really need, yeah. So it's about not getting distracted. Like, you're getting a lot of attention, Leo, but you have to really be very discretionary here because some of you you're on a fast track. And you also are, you realizing I got to be a role model here, okay? Oh, wow. King Wands. Some of you here, like, you are looking very hot on the astral as on the 3D. Like, people, they feel the shining aura here on you. They want to know what's in that drink you're having. Like, what's that about? Okay, because you looking very, very swanky. I'm hearing like literally, you're just looking like somebody like everyone ought to know, like gotta know him. He's definitely like, yeah, doing something for this world. I hear like that. Oh, so it's just an aura about you, like, but you have to be careful, when you do raise your vibration to such an extent where you're getting a lot of attention like that, it is so much as well about keeping up. I'm here with the Kardashians. Making time for you to just have your fart, okay? And just having your fart fun, your farty fun, and just being your silly old self and not getting kind of too ahead of yourself with whatever, this attention is. Because I see a lot of people paying like a lot of attention to you, but you have to pull back. I see you needing to just kind of ground yourself, humble it up. Okay, and maybe hunker down every now and then and just kind of go into your vibe, because you're realizing like I am not really the person people project I am. So it's like I see you needing to almost like I'm seeing like a mega superstar needing to sort of like put like a pair of like really strong headphones on. Like I just don't want to know. Like, even if it's like positive, like I just don't want that feedback. Like some of you maybe you're gonna need to just take, yeah, I'm seeing a skull here. Like you need to just pace yourself as well, because you have too many people interested in you. Like with that 10 of Pentacles, and this is only going to get more, by the way. Like you are going all the way. I'm hearing, but we're going home. We're going home. When we get home, we're going to go home again. Okay, we're going to go all the way home. This is not anything that stops anytime soon. We are not on the train for nothing. I'm hearing that. And you're going to get on and off and on and off. You are going to go places, Leo, and you're going to meet a lot of people here. And there are so many people who want to know you, but you have to, all through that experience, know who you are. Okay. You got to know you. And that's where return to center. Let's clear the energy. You need to release people, right? And I'm smelling rubber here. Like, okay, bye-bye. We've been talking for too long. I need to get back into my own energy, kind of thing. Like I see a lot of people wanting to talk to you after class kind of thing, but you need to go back. You need time for your innovation. You need time to recuperate. And that's this new moon. New moon asks of us. And this is where you say, I honor that. I want that. I want the yin just as much as I do the yang. And I don't get too like fazed by what it is I manifest, because I know that it comes from this place here, the High Priestess, of where I recharge, where I reset, my calibrated mentality around my success. How do I say, you know what? Yeah, like that is not where it could be, right? When people say, oh my God, like you're everything right now, you get caught up in that energy. You can. I'm seeing 7 4s all over here. 1 hour, 47 minutes, 22 seconds, 174 people in the room right there. Hey, like I'm hearing Leo, yeah, Cancer. You could have a Cancer in your ear telling you that, you hit your height in life, and you're like, okay, that is not why I'm here. I didn't make it by way of your also advice. Okay. So I'm just being honest. Some of you are going to have to just kind of cut people off. Okay. Thanks for your advice. Like unsolicited though. Hope you know. If you don't, that's awkward. I hear like that. Like, I'm not here for that. I hear like this. Okay. Yeah. You have to turn people like, back and away. And maybe, yeah. I see you needing like downtime. This reminds me, Leo, of your 2023 yearly reading. Let's get into it. I'm gonna pull a 2-year spread. Yeah, High Priestess. Yeah, you're very protected as well. Yeah. So people love to feel they own you. Yeah, nobody owns you. Okay. Like I see people in your close quarters thinking that they're like kind of like in your in your song. I don't know what that's about, but like I'm hearing that song by Brian McKnight, just returns up. They want to be in your Brian McKnight moment with you. It's like they're not. So they're not. And they should know that. And the fact that they don't, and that they're imposing their projected sheer fears of what they need in their life onto you, like saying that you're going to be that person to me, that's just like inappropriate. I'm almost getting like this energy of like someone famous who has so many people believing that they're like their twin flame or something. I'm hearing it like that. Like, it's the hell did that fly come from right there? Let's clear it. I'm here because I heard it through the grapevine. Hey, I heard you have a crush on me. It's like, huh? Like these people be doing readings on you as well. They believe you're like all in a relationship. It's like, oh, what the fuck? No, my God. Something is really awkward here. Now, anyways, You're very protected, and your guides here, like, they're making sure that you have time to see yourself. Okay, it's not about these people, like, always. Okay, always and forever. Always done, done, done forever. It was a song. Near or far, done, done together. Some of you need time with your children, and maybe even, like, again, take it a step further. You need time with you, like, from not taking your work home to when you get home, taking yourself maybe into a separate room, having your alone time, for a period of time, so that you're gonna just decompress, because a lot of people are hanging on your energy. And at a certain point, it's like you should know better, but I can't assume that you do. And so I'm going to have boundaries with you. I like that poem. That's a great poem. I'll maybe kind of, do a little short of that. You could watch it on replay. But yeah, the 10 of Pentacles. Some of you also, like, your ex is not realizing that, like this is the sign who's plagued by ex energy. Like, your ex is not realizing that it's over. Like, not, just, Your ex is all making stories. He's still hung up on me. No, he's not. He's not hung up on nobody. Okay, calm down. I'm here, Julius Caesar. He had like 12 wives. Okay, he's not just not over you. He's not. You know what? He's not over. He's not over his own heresy, his own hairline right now. He needs to graduate from that. Yeah, 10th. I'm here in 15th lifetime where he had, love in his eyes for, the loins of, all his hairdressers. God, I don't know. No, let's clear the energy. It's like this shadow Taurus energy. Like, I love the way she used to coif my locks for me, but then I love the way that she would, look at me longingly and take my photograph and wait for me to look. But I don't know what it's like. All these little, like, you're getting extremely, or someone was getting extremely attached to these very, like, insignificant, childish, even markers and meters of loving somebody. Okay, like, getting kind of in this, like, even for some of you, kind of in this overly gluttonous sort of, I'm here in state of revival. It's like, but where we're saying, we're not cherishing what we have. We're sort of just, reinventing it without purpose. So some of you here, there's something, just too many people are interested in you. And I see you needing to pull your energy back and sort of proving to these people as well that I see hair here, that they also got nothing. You're very protected. Listen, you, Leo, if you're watching in here and tuning in here to this read, justice and strength, I see you've got, like, bodyguards around you. These people are not going to let nobody be coming in. I keep hearing that song, Brian McKnight. Why you like it? Let's get the song. Like, some of you, like, people be thinking you're not in a relationship or something, even. Like, they're projecting onto you that you're into them. It's like, I'm married. What is up with you? You're weird. I know, really. Something about Canada popping up. LOL. Look at what pops up when we type one Brian McKnight. It's all coming up about who is Brian McKnight's ex-wife? Who is Brian McKnight written songs for? It's like, Lord, give his, like, song some 6 feet space. Okay, let's get here further. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, whatever. That's part of it, right? But it's not. Like, and you need to realize, like, you can't tell people who to be. Return to center. See 22. 22. You can't tell people who to be. Like, you can't tell people, like, oh, I don't like that, you're being delusional. I'm sorry, but that's just going to be a waste of your time. You're just going to step back. And this is your read that came through for you, your weekly bonus members read. I'm going to get the link to that. This is the exact spitting image energy that had come through for you in that bonus. So please do join members if you're feeling guided and check that read out, because wow, that's the energy of your week. So very exciting. Let me get this. That's the Leo read. Now, return to. So yeah, I feel like you got to push back on some hoggish energy here. Like, people want to, like, claim you and hog you and have you to themselves. It's like strange, really, really, it is strange. Like, and some of you, maybe you're realizing it's strange. Maybe at first you're like, wow, who are all these people? But you don't want. It's not more the better. It's not more the merrier. Like, you want to come through with distinction. Okay, this fucking fly keeps flying and tracing the perimeter of this computer screen. So you have a stalker even. Oh no, man. Yeah, they think they're in a relationship with you. Anyways, I don't see it slowing you down, and I see your guides are more protective over you than really anybody in the 3D could be. Like saying that you have a protective, overprotective, even significant other to the point. Yeah, that is to the point where maybe even you would be like, calm down, like you don't need to be that I don't want it to bother you. I'm seeing 2 big kiss lips, like the band Kiss with the lips. Like people trying to get your attention, like you're like, honey, I don't give a shit, like, but who cares really? The real protective agency over your conversation with your community, I'm hearing that, the tabloids, I'm hearing that, is your spiritual hiring manager right here. Like that's who really gives a real shit, and they gonna make sure they got a good plumber to fix any backups there with the justice and strength, sandwiching the Knight of Pentacles. Like they want to make sure you're safe, you're sound, you're doing what you need to do. That's their job. That's what they're returns. But anyway, so I'm hearing, I don't see it bothering you. I don't see this person coming through making a ruckus for you. No. Mm-mm. Nope. They're gonna make sure you go on rain or shine. With the Fun Nine of Wands letting out, mirroring the Knight of Pentacles, in about a year's time, it's going to be worse. Okay, like whatever this is, we're going to come straight back to this read in about a year, and the next new moon in Libra will say the same thing. I'm hearing taki taki, taki taki rumba. What's that song? Dun dun da bum ba da bum ba da ba da ba. Oh, we never got the lyrics of Brian McKnight. It's undeniable that we should be. Now, forewarn me if I'm gonna need to unsubscribe. God, don't just lay that on me. I gotta become one with the one with the decision. Like prepare myself. Just kind of bring myself to what I'm about to do. Okay, so that should be. Get my finger ready on the unsubscribe button. This is as bad as when you go into the +18 talk without giving us warning with the children. Okay, so that we should be together. It's unbelievable how I used to say that I'd fall never. The basis it needs to know. Okay, yeah. So I'm seeing a bat. Some of you also need to you're very out there in the public eye. You out there making everybody laugh. You need to have time for yourself. Do what really makes you feel like you're having an enriching experience. I'm seeing a catch-up bottle. So anyways, catch up with yourself, A lot of people like you, Leo. They're all up in your and then 9 months. Like I say, if you have 5 stalkers right now, you got 10 stalkers right now, you're gonna have 15. You're gonna have 15 by next new moon. I'm your New Year's. Some of you, you're gonna see someone protect you like you've never seen it before. Okay, I see someone here. It's like an astral Secret Service just dodging a projectile of a passionate advancement from someone who they deem is honestly the plagiarism of more than just the vote count. Lord, it's a plagiarism of the people who run this nation. I don't know what that's about. Let's return to center. Let's just go further into the next. I know already. Yeah. Okay. The plagiarism though of the prototype of what it means to be human. Oh my God. What? Oh, Leo, you got a lot. Yeah, you got a lot of people. But it's like we say, I mean, that's they know. It's that's why Joe Biden has his Secret Service. It's because that's what they're here for. They're here for that. If there wasn't a need, they wouldn't be there, right? I mean, not like that. They wouldn't be there. So this is with expectation. Okay, you can handle it. Let's get into the next sign. Lovers, Aquarius, lovers, energy. What's going on with this crush of yours, Aquarius? I see a crush energy. I see somebody is really into someone, but they're acting like it's nothing right now, and they have been. The last 6 months the last year has been honestly hilarious content for your spirit guides to just watch with some astral popcorn. No, I don't need the cheese. This is some cheesy shit. The way that they're looking at each other, okay, and smiling like the you know, they don't see each other as a bee's knees now. Never mind. Just forget the whole popcorn. I mean, what the hell what's going on with these two? It's like Spirit. It's like Cupid hit his arrow, but it's like it bounced back. What do you mean like they're not in love yet? Someone here has been acting sort of aloof. Like I see someone was like literally supposed to even, this is really hilarious. It's like you meet like the love of your life and you just like walk right by them. It's like something like that. This is funny. I feel like your spirit guys are gonna come through. Aquarius, they're gonna bust in. Where the hell are you at? Because you're not in love, that's for sure. What? No, someone who's in love doesn't behave like that. I mean, why are you putting a bad name on love on this plane right now? You realize what you're doing? We brought you the love of a lifetime, and this is how you. It's like this is not good. This is not good. This is just not good. I feel like spirit right now. Cupid's like, what the hell? He got him scratching his head. I thought I hit him. I thought I hit him, and he was looking at her like that. It's like there's like a hierarchy of spirit guys. They gotta look to Cupid, bro. Like we gotta like, yeah, maybe we gotta handle this, okay? Because he's kind of scratching his noggin. What? I thought they were like nodding at each other. They were gonna no. She didn't see it in his eye. Damn it! It's like they gotta go again at this. Oh my god, Aquarius, return to sender. You're getting like spirit guys all fidgety on the astral. Like, okay, they thought they made it in the hoop. They started walking away. It's like that shit bounced back. What? It's like maybe someone here reached out to someone. They never got the email, kind of thing. Anyways, yeah, I feel like your spirit guys just walked away when they saw this. Well, that's good. Okay, they closed the door. They come back like 10 lifetime tier timelines later, and they're like, wait, what? They're not, hold up. It's like now they got to go through the record. What was Cupid? Did Cupid go rogue? He told us that he hit them, but he didn't. It's like, oh my god, what? Why she's not in love? No, this is a problem. They come into Aquarius's room. He's sitting there like they're gonna have an intervention. Okay, like we need to know why. I mean, what's the problem here? Are you not in love? It's like no, like here's the bee's knees, like something. Yeah, so return to center. He's just like sitting there. It's like, what are you doing? Like you're literally alone. It's like something ironic. Like he could have like the whole time been like talking to her. I don't know. Let's get further. It's like that's why you can't be leaving your humans unattended, for too long. Okay. Yeah. Wait. What's this? King of Cups, you guys. He's totally in love. He's completely whoever this is. Someone is so in love. Did you say hi? Yeah, I said hello. It's like, what do you mean you said hello? Like, no. You have to say hello to her. It's like, fuck. This person, I don't know, maybe they made a gesture, but it wasn't loud enough. It wasn't bougie and bad enough. I don't know. It wasn't like out there. I mean, we're in Lancaster films. It wasn't like he showed up, but like he didn't conquer. And it's like, bro, no, like this is your spirit guy. Okay, let's clear it. Bro, Ace of Wands. Yeah, he got shy maybe. I don't know now. The Knight of Cups. We showed you the way like to her house even. He like went to the door, he feather knocked on it, and then he left. And it's like that's our problem. Yeah, I know the spirit guys, they're gonna do things differently next time. Okay, let's say it like that. You hear that? Spirit is a bit pissed though. They're knocking all up on the walls. Like, what about this? What about this? Do you hear this? Oh my god, they're like taunting. They're taunting you guys. Y'all in love yet? What about now? Yeah, what about over here? It's like when you no longer have the so hold on. So something happened. It's like a bit like even like spell where like Donkey took whose potion now? Why he got Shrek's teeth and Fiona's glazed eye look. What? Okay. Fly keeps flying. Aren't you Christopher Columbus? Yes. It's like he's like checked into the wrong hotel. Who is this person? The Knight of Cups and the Page of Swords. He's checked in. I'm hearing The Price is Right. He's playing The Price is Right. Why we gotta we got the divine masculine playing Price is Right, and we got a divine feminine with the product, and they're not in even talk. It's like the spirit cannot even they cannot. Rick Columbus. Oh my god, the Nine of Swords. Okay, so he wasn't being surveilled, so he went in circles. He didn't really he didn't do it. Okay, he didn't do it. Yeah, so we gave him freedom to make the decision on his own, and then we just show up. It's like the teacher comes back into the class, and it's like he's just legitimately sitting there. We don't need more strawberries, Manny. It's like he's doing unnecessary stuff. I don't know. It's like excessive. It's like because he's nervous. He doesn't want to. Don't want to. I'm kind of nervous to get to cutting the cantaloupe. It's like he cutting all these tomatoes or whatever. I don't know what this is. Strawberries. We don't. We already have too many motherfucking strawberries. You need to go talk to him here and that. All right. They realize he's building extra straws for the camel's back. It's like, this is not practical. The camel's not going to be able to carry half of that weight. I don't know what you thinking all this is for. The Knight of Cups here and the Page of Swords. I'm hearing frankincense. Spirit's going to have to perfume y'all's auras down because, I mean, you're forgetting the program here a bit. Okay, well, no, are you? It's like, yeah, I see Spirit spritzing something. I'm smelling some citrusy, spritzy stuff right here. I'm here. Why are you got a lazy eye on her hairline? She's the one, don't you know? It's like Spirit is elbowing. Yeah, these are your Spirit. These are your ancestors as well. Every so often, they had surveillance. They had a few of these security officers on the astral walk around y'all, do a pivot square and then pivot square formation around you. Yeah, I checked in. I logged it. I saw him. Yeah, he was making more eye contact with her. Then they show up and it's when the master maestro mouse shows up, he realizes the block of cheese has been devoured by the cat. It's the hell? That was for the mice. Okay, so something return to sender got this fly. See, Jesus. There's a third party here or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh yeah, so Pisces is the last sign. Return to senders. Return to sender. It's they didn't do their homework. I gave you 5 hours to. Okay, so. I know, but okay, so. No, I'm going to have to make. This is now Cupid goes on manual shift. Now this is going to have to be stick shift Cupid. Or automatic wasn't working. We got to do a real we got to take the arrow straight to his neck, like a hickey from Spirit, straight between him and her. They got to do whoa. This is whoa. The birds are flying like crazy right there. They're going to do a manual Cupid. I don't know. Something very particular there. Ace of Swords. Yeah. That's it. Taking out the real gumdrops and lollipops and rainbows for this here special couple of them. Yeah, Spirit's trying to maybe rile you back up. I just see they perfumed y'all and then the perfume wore down. And then they're I don't understand yeah, again. Why y'all still spinning wheels? I mean, so it's all the children sitting in the class, they're just not, they're unresponsive. They're not reacting. 7 of Wands. They're just sitting here well, you didn't tell us what to do. I don't know. Something like that. That was obvious. Okay, no, this is my problem. So yeah, anyways, got the Queen of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, she's off over here. What is she cutting? What is she doing? It's no, this is not. It's the director needs a cut. I need a cut. No, this is some bullshit. What's this? Judgment. What kind of? I'm here something about Britney Spears. Nice, very funny, everybody. Burr, burr, burr. Everybody, yeah, put your pencils down. No, this is not the way we take the twin flame love questionnaire. Hold on. You filled in that she wasn't ready. He filled in that she wasn't ready. She wasn't. What? They're confused on the dynamics, clearly. Okay, so we gotta back to square one. No, you're not planning to square around, right? Like, they gotta, like, intimidate you a bit. Like, okay, let's get down to what this means. This is a blessing. It's a gift from spirit. I hear that. Okay. They're trying to give these little clues. It's like they're trying to be funny and nice, but they're serious. They are serious. The Nine of Pentacles, like, we're serious. We need you to sit up straight. It's like you hunching over like a little doll. You're not feeling proud to be around her. She's your God-given gift of a divine counterpart. Okay, the Emperor. Okay, I heard. I understand. So go on. It's like, yeah, you have to get you guys like a bit erect in position. Okay, I'm hearing to admire one another as your true divine counterparts. I'm hearing admiral. I'm hearing Beatty. Maybe someone here is joking around too much. All right, she's gonna be into BDSM. I'm open. I don't know what, man. What? Like, okay, I see spirit needing to do a bit of a. No, I'm gonna switch him. Now let's switch him with the karmic real quick. Let's see how he feels when we do that. This spirit's doing some DJ with the with a freaking chord. No, we're gonna bring you back to your karmic. How does she make you feel? It's like. Okay, fine. No, what's this? No, where's my twin at? Yeah, I'm sure you miss her. Anyways, let's get back to it now. Chop. Yeah, this was getting kind of, they had to appreciate one another, okay? You're not appreciating, like, yeah, I'm hearing her glass eye and the way she roves it, okay, with intention, like, to you. Like, they weren't appreciating that, like, this person, somebody, they just weren't even, like, seeing it. It's like, I see a little bit of knock. They got a knock. Like, yeah, you're home. I'm not gonna play that game of like you can answer. Yeah, it's a rhetorical question. I answer it for you too. Because we need efficiency mode on here. We're not efficient. This has been 6 years. You guys are growing whiskers for men in places you'll never return to. I don't know. Knight of Wands. Like, what is, I mean, what? There's some spirit guide here. They must have a Capricorn descendant. I mean, they have something. I gotta give this answer to the higher ups. The hell is this? They gotta get a cowboy in the saloon now, okay? With a real hand on the hip there. Glass eye. Like, someone here had a glass eye. They were roving it with intention towards you. It's like, you're not gonna sit there and say she's the one now, bro. Okay, well, guess what? No, these girls ain't loyal. Go hang with the karmics. See how she gonna her eye roves her whole head towards another man. How you gonna feel then? You're not appreciating what she's showing you here. No, there's a spirit guy just want to do a. I'm hearing smack that all on the floor. They gotta smack up some sense all up into this twin flamers. Okay. Twin flamers in the contract. They have the flamey emojis. Like, hi, yeah, no, it's your twin flame. It's like they're not clicking it. Maybe are you still thinking about your karmic and shit? Maybe my karmic is the one. I feel the spirit guy needs to come through with a good, I'm hearing silly joke and not laugh back. It's like when you're laughing, making you look dumb. It's a bit silly. It's like, you think, hold on, you think, no, guys. I don't believe you think that. Return to center throat chakra. Like, someone here, they're be testing on their spirit, guys, okay? Devil in reverse. I'm hearing booty. No. I see spirit's gonna pull back the television screen suddenly. It's like, what's with this childish? Yeah, this childish. Guys, I mean, this is some childish. Like, it's really like, you come back to class, children be throwing airplanes all around. I thought you said you were gonna like review history with her. Okay. No, I thought that Five of Wands and the Queen of Wands. No, like we're gonna be together in the future. That's not good enough. I see spirit. Daddy spirit. It's like, I swear, someone has a Saturnian. They got no time, no bullshit. Okay, they really thought that. I thought you guys were bigger than that. But okay, Queen of Cups, like, you kind of making y'all feel guilty a little bit. You don't want to be with your twin. No, we're gonna take him back. We're gonna take him home. They're gonna slinky. Yeah, you know what's that toy? Yeah, what's up? Suddenly, it's like the spirit guy gonna come and gaslight these two. You thought he was your twin flame? Oh no, he's not your twin flame. Why would you think that? That's weird. No, then I swear, like, I have some signs though, like popping up every now and then that he's my twin. Oh, no, you're no, this is, yeah. It's about karmic love in this day and age. Oh my God. No, it's not, Spirit. You can't do that to me and say that. Okay, well, then it's not good. I'm glad we have you in the right courthouse. Let's bring the papers. You sign those. Ace of Cups here. The hell? Hangman. Welp. Help. I'm in love. All right. Dear Vanessa, so I'm going to write the letter out. I did have like your hand in marriage in mind back there. Scribble. Let's clear it. Return sign. He's trying to still make jokes. Like, I'm going to sign as like a different name though, just in case. Like, yeah, because his ego, he's still scared. If I really like admit this, like, what if? Yeah, it's all that what if. It's that ego. Anyways, mirror stairway to heaven. Is that a song? Yes. Throat chakra. Led Zeppelin. I've been staring at you. I'm hearing that. Okay, yeah, we got to get the throat chakra. Some hairballs be accumulating the friggin' throat chakra. I've been staring at you. Your eye contact is dreamy. Okay. Do you love me? Okay, so yeah, this is gonna become like someone here is afraid of them. Well, they gotta go without the training wheels. They have to just love you, like as they do. Okay, let's get it. Yeah, 2 year spread. It's like you're tempting, like you want to touch fire. I'm gonna touch fire. It's like you're thinking that you're testing spirit. Like I'm gonna go and like hook up with my karmic. It's like you're like trying to manipulate spirit. If you don't bring me my twin flame, it's like I see someone with like folded arms. Spirit's gonna yank you to the side of the class. You're putting on like a bad show for the audience right now. You're supposed to be a mentor, guide, like an idol to others here in this space. So yeah, some of you are realizing, okay, like I do have like a higher calling and purpose. Return to center. Some of you are scared that your twin flame's not going to come through. So you're like, I see a teddy bear with a compression t-shirt on. We have a 7 of cups like that they put on the dogs when they have anxiety. We have the moon, 2 of pentacles, the 10 of pentacles. It's like, go on. And then what does Fiona say? It's like, no, I think it's like Shrek's turn to talk right now. It's like, you guys are funny. Okay, let's get further. There we go. Page of Swords. So Spirit is giving you grace. They're giving you grace, period. They're going to give you this like this red flag. They hope that you are not colorblind and that you have what it takes to call this person back. Say, hey, like we can talk. We can like collect them all Pokemon card style. We can like admit that we had something back there together with the 2 of Pentacles, like, and I am into you like that. And this is about honoring what we're really attracted to as well. Okay, our deeper fulfillment needs, and this is about saying I'm worthy of real love. The Page of Swords here, like this is gonna be hashed out regardless. So you might as well get more honest sooner than later, I would say. Okay, more sooner than later. More soon than not. It's like, Gus, go on stage already. She's there. We set it up. It's like, what? You set it up for me? It's like, yeah, they're going to give you, it's a test. Like, they're going to push you out there. Are you going to do it? 2 of Pentacles. All right, let's get into the next read. Always free will and choice. Okay, it's about elevation, ascension. Let's get into Pisces. Return to center. Someone has their eye on you, Pisces. I do feel they're competitive with you. This person, they want to believe that they are there for good with you, but they are competitive with you. Let's say it like that. It's a 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this could be a family member, a friend. Someone here is very, very competitive with you. It's not just a little bit. It's a lot of competition that they think they're in with you. There's no comparison, though. It's even like maybe a bit delusional, kind of like that Leo reading, like your ex believing that y'all still have some beef back from the, Roman age. Like, I mean, please. Even if we did, we would go back to the score. Yeah. We saw what happened between the Romans and the Greeks. The Romans and the Greeks. And, we don't need to talk about that again. It's like this person wants to bring up history and like make it feel like all too familiar again. It's like he's trying to make you feel nostalgic for some of you, wind you up, make you feel that the past is more relevant than it really is. Like some of you here, you're over this past life drama as well. Like you're just realizing I don't have to be talking to that. Yeah, this sounds a lot like the Leo. I'm hearing the Emperor got his new groove, and you don't owe it to anybody to explain like how, okay, what it is, why, like what brand his throne is. I'm hearing that like what you don't need to say nothing. I'm hearing that about why it is this person to keep saying something. Okay. And to explain maybe even about this, because it's a bit embarrassing, like the fact that this person won't let you go. Like you don't, I hear it again, owe anybody an explanation. Like this person, okay, is kind of like trying maybe even to clout chase. Like they maybe see that you're really letting go forever, ever. And then now, you're kind of like letting them be embarrassing. It's like, I'm going to let you sit there. I'm hearing that song by Sky Ferreira. Everything is embarrassing. I used to listen to that song on repeat when I was in Paris. I was doing a fashion internship. Okay, but anyways, the 10 of Wands. So yeah, that could be a message for somebody for sure. Yeah, Paris makes me also think of something romantic. Yeah, so it's something in past lives. Like every time you talk to this person, they go back to that point. It's like, shut up, bro. I don't want to talk about that anymore. I'm hearing that. You're becoming like obsolete to me as honestly, no, someone I can see in my life like in a healthy way. Like you're realizing this person it's a south node. That's what it is. It's a south node contract and contact point. The strength. I see that you're elevating, and every time you do, you have a greater vantage point with regards to who this was to you. And you're realizing more so that this person wanted to be related to you, but you don't really see much in common with this person. There's something, a bit controversial there. Sorry, but not sorry. I mean, I don't have to be sorry about what I feel. And what I've figured is true for me. Like I don't need to also have your closure here at that. Have your closure. Okay, here. With accepting that that's where I let it stand at. And some of you, like someone wants to go again. Let's go again. Let's train again with each other. Like they want to they want to compete with you. It's like, bro, he wants to do it again. Do it again. Let's compete again. Let's see now. Like, let's see. It's like it's like he wants to relive the trauma even. It's like with you. And it's like, no, I'm good. I don't want to see if I'm at this point now, I'm stronger, you're stronger. Bye. Like he keeps wanting to do what is it called? Arm wrestling, whatever. Some of you have to call upon a higher power to like hex this person off of your timeline. Like he's bothering the hell out of me. I'm hearing that. Get him out of here. I'm hearing that. We're an order of the court. Like you may have a restraining order here with someone. Now with the strength, this is also like on a more emotional level. There could be an undertone of your creativity. Like someone keeps probing, getting involved with them. Just it's awkward. Like, I mean, you're making me have to be awkward with you. I hear that. Okay. I don't want to have to be awkward. This reminds me of that one reading. It was a few years ago. Remember, like we were talking about someone who was famous. It was a Pisces reading. They kept warning them, don't do this, or I'm going to have to take some serious measures here. I don't want to have to get legal, all that. And it's like, this person not listening. So the thing though, that they're underestimating is that you listen to your guides, and your guides, sometimes they're less forgiving than your ego is willing to be. Frogs return it to sender. And look at them doing their own work. The frogs are going to return it to sender. Employ them while they're here. Return to sender again and again. Yeah, you're like, listen, because you also know what this person is doing. You know it. You see it. Listen, don't think I'm dumb. I mean, that's like dum dum dee dum 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 dee dum dum. That literally, you're talking about like Rihanna. Remember in that reading where she was like telling him, I don't want to have to get you in trouble with the law. Just leave me alone, though. It's like they weren't listening. I'm hearing Casillas. Someone here maybe is like obsessive with you. Like they're obsessing over you. Now, they don't realize you're going to stand up to this and you're going to say something, okay? some of you, they don't know that you got some serious cloud on the astral. You have a voice here, and you will use it. I'm seeing something about Tribeca. I see the Whole Foods in Tribeca. Oh, that's extremely specific. Tribeca, New York, Manhattan. I see the Whole Foods there. It's like across from a school or something. Anyways, wow. Okay, so the Knight, that's super specific. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, Disturbia. Like this person, maybe they keep trying to wind you up. Now, it's annoying. It's like they want to keep turning back the clock. Like, let's talk about it's like, shut up. I keep hearing that. Maybe it's just a white noise frequency of, you know, someone who just doesn't speak to you anymore, but they want to be relevant. So, and you're like, listen, I'm not talking to you for a reason. So don't think I'm not serious about that boundary. I will reinforce it if I need to, and I will do so legally as well. So you watch your step. If it's on my property, that's that. Like, you're giving this person a clear boundary as well. Not like, you know, because they try to spin it. Oh, you're gaslighting. Look, like you saying come and then you say go. No. They may be trying to wind you up legally, and you're saying, I'm much smarter than that, and I'm much more brave than you apparently think I am. Okay, I am not. Some of you, I don't know for everybody, but for some of you, you're a real trespasser. Some of you, you are like, you're going to go into fight or flight mode. I see you choosing the first. I see you not backing down, and I see you being, you know, some of you, I don't know now. Okay, I'm hearing something about the grill. Grill. I'm hearing you chose the wrong day, wrong time. Wrong campfire to come around. Try and, yeah. Smolder our flame. Like, you're gonna, some of you, listen, this is gonna get tribal. This is a Pisces. This is a little too far. This person's, your spirit guys, they're gonna tackle this person. Okay. From left field. This person didn't know they were on the field. This person didn't know that they were playing tackle football with your spirit guides. And I'm seeing something about Italy here. If they don't go away and they don't leave you alone, return it to sender. They want you to believe that you can't say no to them and push them away. Spirit. They want you to believe that you're not that powerful to say goodbye to them. Spirit will go home with them and make sure they tuck them real tight in to bed at night. And for some, when they have that trouble waking up to take advantage again of the kindness that you've extended their way, they won't have someone here. Return to sender. This person trying to make you feel guilty. I'm hearing that song, Where's the Love, Black Eyed Peas. Return to sender. They won't have a radio receiver to ask for that assistance, okay? For that help. And they'll see what you mean, okay, at that point in time. This person better read between the lines, because your guides are serious. I'm hearing something about Virginia. Your guides don't see this person in your future, and so they want to use that remote control on him. They do. I'm seeing some nausea here. Return to sender. It's clear. I'm hearing Cleopatra. Someone has had an eye on you for longer than they know they've lived too. They'd be conveniently forgetting certain lifetimes here, because they'd be playing this character that they don't want to admit to, confess to, owes you a line or two of apology. This person has a reluctance to acknowledge their wrongs. Okay, they're very, and that's the real tea on this. That's the real point of justice. That's a real friendship. That's the real, let's talk again, is vulnerability. But they don't remind you of those moments where they weren't vulnerable. They want to remind you of them. They're very manipulative. This person is a narcissist. So I see why your spirit guides don't want you around this person. Okay, or this person around you. I'm hearing something about Chicago. Return to centers. Yeah, let's go. A cop. Maybe say cop. Yeah, you're gonna call on somebody here. I don't give a shit. You're calling the cops on Willy Wonka showing up at your wedding. It's like, Who that? Here he comes again, the fool. Oh my God, he's trespassing some of you, literally. I see a big woo, like a big light going off on a front lawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like literally a lawn. Look at that. I'm hearing Elon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's return. They're trying to maybe project to you some ideas, thought project. Some of you have like an idea, someone trying to steal your innovative ideas or something like that, or they're trying to hack you or something. You're like, I could hack you if I wanted to. I don't want to have to. I see red burgundy return. I don't want return to sender. Let's clear it. They're trying to cause drama for you. You know it. I don't want to get into the whole rebuttal with you. I don't want to get into the whole drama with you. But I could drag you down if I do, and I don't want to have to do that. I hear like that. So don't get on my nerve like that. I hear like this. No, this is serious. And this person, they are trying to get on that nerve because that's the way they talk to you. The thing here, though, is that there is a time and a place for everyone to talk. And the thing they should have said when they had the chance to talk to you back there was sorry. And they didn't say it. Especially not with the tact to the injustice that was served to you back there in equal measure. Let's return to center to say that the gravity of what they had done, they didn't want to acknowledge it, that it was really what it was back, that it was really that bad, that it was really that rude, that it was really really that fucked up of them. This person owes you more than an apology, if we're gonna get quite honest. They owe you your privacy. I hope that one rang. And not the bell to my home ever again. You heard? Don't come around here. Someone is trying to pry and be fucking nosy and all up in your business, all up in your hairline. Return to sender. Okay, you have standards, you have boundaries. Return to sender in the heart chakra. You have your sacred art that you don't owe the explanation to for this person's curiosity's sake. You don't have to heal them. I'm hearing that as well. With it, return to center in the heart chakra. Ooh, this is very, very ironic. The way that spirit has spun this web about this person, their fallacy, the image of themselves, of who they really are to you. It's ironic here. Okay? Because the day will come where this person, they wanted to take advantage of your craft. The day when it does come upon them to truly be in need of your craft, well, boy, that boy has cried some wolf, hasn't he? Okay. And when he is standing there that one day on that one street, okay, this reminds me of the Libra reading. I left you on the saddest corner. When he's standing on that street that one day and he sees everybody but you, doesn't matter if the richest man on Wall Street walking right by him, okay? The wolf is the one who's protecting you. I don't give a fuck who this person wants out of the story with you today in this day and age. For some of you, your very gift is what gives this person the lesson of why they don't deserve it in this lifetime from your hand. I heard like that. Some of you extended yourself way too far in a past life to this person. You're pulling your energy back. With the Page of Cups, Pisces, return to sender. You know who you are, and you will now see why you have been who you've been to you and others for so many lifetimes, for so many years. I'm hearing for so long, for so much time. And the reason for why it accumulates as it does is to speak on behalf of your soul calling. That's something you don't sacrifice for not a single person here.